ECU Athletics and U.S. Cellular present The Cliff Godwin Show. The Cliff Godwin Show is brought to you by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of the ECU Pirates. And now, here's our host, Brian Bailey.
Coming up this week on The Cliff Godwin Show, the Pirates have dug themselves a huge hole, and now they look to get healthy and to get back on the winning track. Cruz is back. Our Pirate profile this week is with East Carolina ace Evan Kruczynski, who is back from that ankle injury and on the mound for East Carolina. We'll update East Carolina's action on the smaller diamond. Softball coach Courtney Oliver drops in for a visit. Mustache March was a huge success. We'll take you to the big shave-off and update the total money raised in the battle against ALS. It's the very latest on Pirate baseball, and it's coming up next on The Cliff Godwin Show.
The Cliff Godwin Show is brought to you by U.S. Cellular. With the U.S. Cellular network, you'll get a stronger signal that works in the middle of anywhere.
U.S. Cellular delivers a strong signal where other networks don't. Why? Because people like to go places and do stuff with their phones. U.S. Cellular put towers where most others don't. So people can schedule a chiropractor visit out here. Or catch the game live, way over here. Isn't that what you pay for? A stronger signal in the middle of anywhere.
In Eastern North Carolina, we work together to help each other out. It's a support system that makes life easier in good times and bad. At Vidant Health, we hold the same belief that working together improves the health of patients and communities. Can over 12,000 employees, 8 hospitals, and hundreds of physicians work together to improve the health of Eastern North Carolina? To find a physician near you, call 855-MY-VIDANT and learn more.
What looks good? Ooh, lobster bisque.
That actually does sound really good.
I want everything on here. Serious.
Okay, this is the third one.
Weird.
Keep tabs on your home, even control it, with the all-new Suddenlink Connected Home, the easy way for peace of mind.
We should probably get home.
Yeah.
Behold the holy grail of meats!
Choose one, choose them all. It's Golden Corral's Meat Lovers Spectacular. On weekends, dig into all new beef short ribs, savory grilled steak, skewered with garlic, Parmesan shrimp, and more. Dinner's just $13.99. Feel like royalty all week long with portobello mushroom sirloin, tender baby back ribs, and more for just $11.99. Choose from over 150 buffet favorites, all for one low price. It's the Meat Lovers Spectacular, only at Golden Corral.
We are American. The conference of opportunity. The opportunity to chase dreams. The opportunity to make your mark and change the game. Because that's power. We are power.
This week's Diamond Gem is brought to you by these local nationwide insurance agents.
All right, welcome back to the Cliff Godwin Show. I'm Brian Bailey with Coach Godwin. And Coach, you guys are in Cincinnati this weekend coming off a big win over UNC Wilmington. You get the season sweep over the Seahawks.
Yeah, really impressed by the way Jacob Wolf, responded to his start. Obviously, the season for him hasn't been what we wanted or he has wanted individually, but through 5 solid innings and very good offensive performance last night. Charlie Organ, was on base, I think, 6 times. Bryce Harmon had 3 RBIs, a 2-run homer. Bolka had a big 3-run homer, and good to see Dewanye back out there and had a home run as well.
And hopefully you can look back at that game and say, hey, that's the start of the turnaround. How frustrating has this start in the American been for Cliff Godwin and his program?
Words can't describe it. When kids do things the right way and they work hard and the culture we have within our program and you don't get the results you're looking for is very frustrating. I mean, when you have kids coming to your office crying that are so upset because they don't understand why, it's really difficult for me personally, but also our entire coaching staff and all our players.
Have you ever been through anything like this in your coaching career, your playing career, anything like that?
I said last week to the media I had, but really no. I mean, not where, when I say the expectations, but where you're ranked so high and the expectations are so high, and then you have all these injuries and kids are fighting so hard to play well and not playing up to their capabilities. No, never been anything near what we're going through, but I know there's a story behind it. I know that there's a happy ending to something. Will it be this year? I don't know, but I know that these seniors, they're going to leave a legacy regardless if we win another game. These guys have won a conference tournament championship. We're inches away from going to Omaha, and I tell them all the time, if you don't do anything extra as far as winning a game this year, we're going to be fine, and our program's going to be fine.
You talk about guys doing things the right way. The Exceptional Community Baseball League came out for their annual game, and the guys had just been swept, and they stayed out there, and they were happy to be there, and the kids really enjoyed it. The special needs adults really enjoyed it, and everybody had a great time, and maybe that helps put things in perspective a little bit.
It does. I think God has been testing me personally for the past 2 years, because 2 years ago we lost 2 out of 3 to South Florida, and this year we got swept. So it's a way for him to make me, if not the kids, to understand that it is just a game, and there's people that have a lot tougher lives than what we're going through right now. So it's a great event. It's you see Drew Steele, you see others that just put a smile on my face when you really feel like crap on the inside.
And the guys did a great job with Mustache March, raising all of that money for ALS. I had a chance to host the ALS Walk to Defeat ALS this past week, and people kept coming up and saying, hey, tell Coach Godwin, tell the guys, thanks so much for all their help, all the publicity, the ugly mustaches and all. We finally got rid of the big shave. I think I did a little better job this year. I didn't nick you a little bit.
You did.
I was very careful because I know you're going through a tough time, but really, the guys came together for a great cause.
Look, I don't, when I say I don't care what people think about our program, they don't know what we do every day, and we don't know what the kids do. And for Charlie Yorgan to lead that charge of Mustache March for 2 years and raise over, $11,000, I mean, look, for a great cause, and just so happy for our kids that they're willing to do that, and hopefully we'll be able to carry it on. And even when you dye your mustache, we still get
that was eye black, little beet juice and eye black. But it was a lot of fun. I think the guys really enjoyed it, and so many people were so thankful that all happened. This is the Cliff Godwin Show. I'm Brian Bailey. We'll be back with more coming up after this.
We'll be right back with more on the Cliff Godwin Show, sponsored by Suddenlink. 1 gig speed from Suddenlink is here. Stream, share, and game like never before. Now with unlimited data plans available. Suddenlink, more power to you.
So, how's retirement? Staying pretty busy, actually. Busy? Busy's good.
Honey, look.
Number 18 in the house.
Gets the same thing every time.
I can hear you, right? I can hear you, right? I'll be here all week. For your many retirement needs, Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call your local Nationwide insurance agent, David Walker in Greenville, or Elliot Cowie in New Bern.
This is fantastic.
Car maintenance on your mind? Taking care of your car shouldn't take over your life. Meineke can fix your car and get your mind back to what matters. Buy 1 oil change package and gift 1 free through December 31st. Meineke, on with life.
These are the moments that make ECU home football games extraordinary. This fall, Pirate Nation will come together 7 times to cheer on the purple and gold. Experience all that game day has to offer and create memorable moments with your family. Together, we share a state of mind, and together, we are the Pirates of ECU. Visit ECUPirates.com to purchase your 2017 Pirate football season tickets today.
car maintenance on your mind? Taking care of your car shouldn't take over your life. Meineke can fix your car and get your mind back to what matters. Buy one oil change package and gift one free through December 31st. Meineke, on with life.
When learning creates leaders, ideas are ignited, focus gets sharper, and service connects generations. We commit our expertise to heal, to discover, and to drive our region forward to a brighter tomorrow. East Carolina University. Tomorrow starts here.
The Cliff Godwin Show continues with sponsorship by Vidant Health, official health system of the ECU Pirates.
He had a grin on his face coming into work because he wanted to talk about Jerrell Cotton. Why do you want to talk about Jerrell Cotton so much?
Well, I just saw a couple of things that, actually caught my attention a lot. And this kid reminds me a lot of myself. Look at this. That's cheese inside, nasty changeup, another little breaking ball way, cutter, changeup again. And this is a kid that has a lot of similarities. Look at the curveball. That's one pitch that I used to throw. Fastball, elevated, 95 and above. Changeup. Now look at this. Look at this mechanically. From the start to the finish.
Great words from Pedro Martinez on a former Pirate, Jerrell Cotton. That's got to make you feel good that Dan Rozelle, the pitching coach at East Carolina, that's probably why you kept him, because he works with so many great players. But Cotton's off to a great start.
He is. I actually got a chance to meet him, over winter break. He stopped by to see Coach Rozelle, and, what a great person, great personality. He's got a huge personality, even though he's not really tall. I think he's about 6 foot. But for Pedro to, relate himself to Jerrell, I mean, that's unbelievable. I don't know if that's too much pressure. Hey, the guy's been pitching the big leagues for, a little over a year, but he's done tremendous so far this year. We hope, he has continued success and continues to represent the Pirates in a great way.
And that's got to be huge for recruiting. I know you guys put it up in the locker room and everything so the players can see it every day.
Yeah, we got way more pitchers than we do position players. Last position player is Chad Tracy, so I guess the hitting coach needs to get better around here so to get some more position players in the big leagues.
Another guy, of course, your ace, Evan Krasinski. Had to be great to see him back on the mound this past weekend.
Just to see the big guy run back out there, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, really, he threw one bullpen before he went out there on Saturday, and he threw 5 innings. I think he threw 63 pitches. We were really, trying to stay around the 50-pitch mark, but he came out after the 4th, which was really his best inning, and really he looked comfortable. And I told Coach Rozelle, I said, if you want to take him out, you go take him out. I'm not taking him out.
Does that kind of make the whole team feel like that Evan's back and things are getting back to normal?
I definitely think that's a huge piece. I mean, you got Evan back. I mean, Dewanye came back. I mean, that's 2 big pieces to the puzzle. So I don't know if either one of them will feel 100% the rest of the year, but they both want to be out there. They both want to compete, and it's just great to see both those guys out there.
Our Pirate Profile this week is with Evan Krasinski.
It's time now for today's Pirate Profile, brought to you by Quality Collision. Quality Collision, more than a name, a commitment.
Evan, what was it like getting back on the mound on Saturday?
It's always a good time when you get back out there with the guys. We've worked all fall for and all spring for to play the game again, but it was tough once again after 5 innings and feel like we're right there, and all of a sudden 1 inning and we're out of the ball game.
You were getting loose on Saturday. You had a little misstep at that first pitch, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to yell at Joey Perry for making the bullpen mound a little different than the game mound, but no, it was a little bit of jitters in there, but no, it was all good.
How frustrating has it been for you, though, to have to sit on the sideline and watch this team struggle?
Frustrating is not the right word, because I know how hard everyone works, and I know how hard we practice, and we do the right things. And the thing is, we got to stick to our preparation. If we start getting away from our culture, that's when problems will come about. But if everyone sticks to the culture and has that to fall back onto, I think we'll be just fine.
I think the big question now is, can the guys bounce back?
Absolutely. Like I said, we work hard every day, and like Coach Godwin always says, if you work hard success isn't guaranteed right away, but it's guaranteed at some point in time. And, maybe it's not guaranteed this year, but we're going to do our best to make it happen.
How close on Saturday were you to having your best stuff?
That was pure competition. I was messing around with Coach Rozelle in the pregame bullpen. It was the worst pregame bullpen I've ever thrown, and I couldn't throw a strike. And I turned around and looked at him. I said, "Listen, once I see a different color in the box, I'll come to play." And I backed it up. But like I said, it's crazy how one pitch can cost you a ball game. And he called a pitch. I shook it off to another one, and the guy hit a double. He ended up scoring on later 2 more outs. But it's just, it was nice to get back out there and get the flow of things. But
I think the Pirates all think they've got a chance to win every game that Evan Krasinski's out there. That's got to make you feel good.
Yeah, I mean, the way Travis walked, me and Travis have been working together for the past 2 years. It's always a confidence boost to see us work together. But Coach Rozelle, give him credit for, he's the one who stuck with me these past 3 years, and he's known me so well. He knows what I'm working with every day, and he knows that Travis Watkins is going to block everything that I throw back there. And the way our defense has been playing, that's how I know that things are eventually going to turn. Our defense is playing really well right now, especially last night. And
good luck the rest of the way.
I appreciate it.
That's Evan Krasinski, our Pirate Profile this week. Our Breakfast of Champions at East Carolina winners were announced over the weekend. Here's our male Athlete of the Year and our female Athlete of the Year as we go to break. Back with more on the Cliff Godwin Show after this.
My name is Alicia Ruche. I'm on the swimming and diving team, and I'm a Pirate. Coming into ECU, I knew the team would be close because I was on a diving team prior to college, and when I got here, it was more than a family. I hate to admit it, but I know the teammates more than I know my own brother, and that is the same for me.
On the swimming and diving team, for a diver to be a captain over the whole team is a big deal. Just a true test to her character, her leadership, how well she interacts with the staff and all of her teammates.
On the swim team, we do countless hours of community service, and for me it's not a chore. Some people think of it as you have to go and you have to do it, but it's just a joy to go out and be able to wear the purple and gold and represent ECU.
Yeah, Alicia's definitely someone that represents ECU well, and beyond that, just her character, how nice she is, her work ethic is second to none, and after she leaves ECU, she's going to represent that really well.
Being on the swimming and diving team, being a captain, being the president of the Textile Design Guild, I think those aspects will really carry over into the corporate world. I'm trying to run my own textile business one day, and so I think that the leadership, the time management, the work ethic that I've learned here, I think it'll really pay off.
My name is Paul Solanellas Manzanares. I run cross country and track and field, and I'm a Pirate. To be a Pirate for me means to be a part of something bigger than myself, getting involved in the community. That's the main part of being a Pirate for me.
You're not going to have to explain to him what being a Pirate is. You're not going to have to explain to him how to represent this university athletically and academically. He knows what it takes and he knows what he needs to do, and he's very appreciative. So when he leaves here, we're in good hands because he's going to take and represent this place in a first-class manner. And I tell you what, wherever he ends up in this world, it's going to be all about the Pirates.
I wasn't used to do community service back home in Spain. Being able to do this here, that has made me so much better than I was, helping out the community in so many activities that we do all year round. The first thing I'm gonna do once I'm done with grad school is join the Pirate Club. And so a lot of student athletes just like me have the opportunity to live the experience that I've lived and enjoy what I'm doing here.
In Eastern North Carolina, we work together to help each other out. It's a support system that makes life easier in good times and bad. At Vidant Health, we hold the same belief that working together improves the health of patients and communities. Can over 12,000 employees, 8 hospitals, and hundreds of physicians work together to improve the health of Eastern North Carolina? To find a physician near you, call 855-MyVidant and learn more.
Eyes playing tricks on you. Good thing you can see a doctor at every eye care center office. Doctors who provide total eye care, from routine eye exams to diagnosing and treating cataracts, glaucoma, and diabetic eye disease. Doctors who listen, explain, and answer questions. Getting the vision care you need is never tricky at Eye Care Center. Click on eyecarecenter.com to find an office near you and to request an exam today. Eye Care Center. Doctors focused on you.
What looks good? Ooh, lobster bisque.
That actually does sound really good.
I want everything on here. Serious.
Okay, this is the third one.
Weird. Keep tabs on your home, even control it, with the all-new Suddenlink Connected Home, the easy way for peace of mind.
We should probably get home.
Yeah. U.S. Cellular delivers a strong signal where other networks don't. Why? Because people like to go places and do stuff with their phones. U.S. Cellular put towers where most others don't. So people can schedule a chiropractor visit out here. Or catch the game live, way over here. Isn't that what you pay for? A stronger signal in the middle of anywhere.
We are American. The conference of opportunity. The opportunity to chase dreams. The opportunity to make your mark and change the game. Because that's power. We are power.
Welcome back to the Cliff Godwin Show. Courtney Oliver, softball coach at East Carolina, joins us. First American sweep this past weekend. What'd that feel like?
It was awesome. It was great. The team played well. Lydia Ritchie had a phenomenal performance in the circle, and we had some timely hitting.
There are ups and downs with every season. You've had that kind of share too, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. We try not to focus on the lows, and we just try to do what we need to do to be successful right now.
What about the rest of the way? How good can this team play down the stretch?
We got 8 games left, and if we keep playing the way that we're playing right now, we're going to be very successful.
In 2011, East Carolina hosted the Conference USA softball tournament. Tony Paisley, I think, led the way for an East Carolina championship. You guys get a chance to host the tournament this time out. What do you think about that?
I think it's really exciting. We play really well at home. Our record shows that. And, when we're home, anything can happen.
And it's also a chance to showcase the sport of softball through the area with some great teams coming in.
Yeah, we've got some great fans that come to our games as it is, but just hosting and having this great talent in is really going to help us.
Okay, East Carolina coach Courtney Oliver joining us today here on the Cliff Godwin Show.
These are the moments that make ECU home football games extraordinary. This fall, Pirate Nation will come together 7 times to cheer on the purple and gold. Experience all that game day has to offer and create memorable moments with your family. Together, we share a state of mind, and together, we are the Pirates of ECU. Visit ECUPirates.com to purchase your 2017 Pirate football season tickets today.
We are American. The conference of opportunity. The opportunity to chase dreams. The opportunity to make your mark and change the game. Because that's power. We are power.
Behold the Holy
Choose one, choose them all. It's Golden Corral's Meat Lovers Spectacular. On weekends, dig into all new beef short ribs, savory grilled steak, skewered with garlic, Parmesan shrimp, and more. Dinner's just $13.99. Feel like royalty all week long with portobello mushroom sirloin, tender baby back ribs, and more for just $11.99. Choose from over 150 buffet favorites, all for one low price. It's the Meat Lovers Spectacular, only at Golden Corral.
So, how's retirement? Staying pretty busy, actually. Busy? Busy's good.
Honey, look.
Number 18 in the house.
Gets the same thing every time.
You know I can hear you, right? You know I can hear you, right? I'll be here all week. For your many retirement needs, Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call your local Nationwide insurance agent, Jim Walker in Kinston or Tommy Davis in Windsor.
This week's Look Ahead is brought to you by the Eye Care Center. Eye doctors focused on you and the official eye care provider of the Pirates.
All right, welcome back to the Cliff Godwin Show. Brian Bailey with Coach Godwin, and obviously, time to win in conference play is now. You guys have a lot of work to do. You've dug yourselves a big hole, but there's still plenty of games to play.
Yeah, like I've told you, nobody could have drawn up probably a worse start. I don't think we could have tried to lose 9 games and have lost 9 games. So it's been tough. It's been hard. But for us, we need to focus on, winning the next game, playing a little bit better the next game, and really playing our best baseball as we go into the conference tournament. Because if we get everybody healthy and we're playing our best baseball, then, we're going to be tough to be, put out of the conference tournament.
Is it harder when you've dug yourselves a hole like this to stay one game at a time, or do you think that maybe it's a little bit easier?
I think it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Cruz came in my office yesterday and was talking about that he hadn't even looked at the standings. I said, good, because we're at the bottom of them. So, but I think it's made it easier now because, we've gone so bad where, winning the conference is out of the question. So now it's just about playing a little bit better every single game.
And you think about the conference tournament 2 years ago, you go down and you win the conference tournament in your first year. Last year you go down and you go 1-2, but then you bounce back with a strong run in the NCAA. So really, you don't know what to expect when you go down there.
No, last year, we felt as comfortable as you could be because we had a veteran group, so to speak, that had won it, and we didn't play very well. And the first year, we didn't know what to expect, and we won the thing. So our guys have a ton of experience. We have the 9 seniors who have been through the war, so to speak, and I'm very confident in those guys that, when our backs are against the wall, they'll play their best baseball.
I know the guys really enjoy the tournament. Clearwater does a great job with the American tournament, don't they?
Yeah, are you going to go this year?
Yes, I'm certainly going to go.
Okay.
I think the whole family's coming down. So you guys got to win some games so we can stick around the whole time. That'll be fun, but that's coming up later on in May. Coach, enjoy the visit.
Hey, good to see you.
That's Cliff Godwin, the Cliff Godwin Show. We'll be back at the end of May with our final edition for this season.
The Cliff Godwin Show has been presented by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of the ECU Pirates. The Cliff Godwin Show is an exclusive presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.